Hey everyone, it's that time. Once again, we're getting ready to get into a deep dive into a classic tabletop RPG. The series that we've been focusing on for quite a while now is Top Secret First Edition, the originator of the Espionage Tabletop RPGs. Welcome all my leets, my geeks, my nerds, everybody in between. The place that you have stumbled upon, some of you know, but some of you don't. Well, this is RPG Elite, and what we about to do is put the RP back into RPG, because that's what we do on this channel. And the way that we do it is through tutorials, tools, tips, and real talk about the tabletop RPG space and culture. All for you, really. All for you, even though I enjoy this. But it's so you can have a more immersive and enjoyable tabletop RPG experience. I have a special announcement today. We've got our first winner in the LEET Squad monthly giveaway. Yeah. Oh, we doing it up. We're always trying new things. And for those of you who joined the LEET Squad, you guys were entered into a monthly giveaway, and we have a winner, which we choose on the last day of the month. And our winner for the month of January is, drumroll please, Derek Burge. Derek, my man, cross the pond. Derek has won himself a copy of Chronos Builder, which is the tabletop 3D and 2D, so it does both, map making software. He's going to have a lot of fun with that if he's not having fun with it right now. And all he needed to do was join the LEET Squad. Now, maybe you want to get in on this, and if you do, then this is how you do it. There's a link down in the description below. It is the first link that you see. There it says LEET Squad sign up. Just click on that link, and it's going to take you to a landing page. That landing page is going to ask for your name and an email. After you hit that and hit the button, you will be a part of the LEET Squad and automatically entered into our monthly giveaway, which we just started in 2023. And we'll be giving away one thing every single month, so you can't win if you don't enter. So that's the simple way. And also, we're going to have some other things in there as well, right? We're going to have some behind the scenes news that I probably won't mention here on the channel. And also trying to work out some logistics on how to get you guys, some special content that is exclusive to LEET Squad members. A little bit here, a little bit there. Working it out, y'all, working it out. But for sheezy, we got that monthly giveaway. I'm excited about that. I like giving stuff away. It's cool. I don't know. It's just me. That's how our brother is. So let's get into Top Secret First Edition Gunfights Part 2. And we're going to get into things like reloading and misfires and some other things. And on the other side, of course, I got the question of the vid for you. So let's get rolling, and I see you then.
The hit weapon table comes into play on the rare occasion that a character rolls the exact number they need to hit, or if you are using the optional rule called shots. Now, for the purposes of this deep dive into Top Secret 1E, we're just going to go with the base rules. In the last session, I rolled a 39. Let's pull it up. It was this one right here. I had rolled a 39, and this was for the bad agent, and that's exactly what he needed to hit. However, I didn't go over the hit weapons table because we're just going over the basics of gunfights or projectile weapon combat, whatever you want to call it. So today, I'm going to continue that round as it should have happened in the normal course of play. So let's do this. He would have rolled a 39, right? So I would have gone to the hit weapon table. Let's pull it up. And on the hit weapon table here, we have a couple of different things. And so the thing that we have to do is just roll some percentile dice and see what happens when we roll. That's a 97. That's an F. And the F result, as we can see down here, is projectile is lodged in weapon, does not affect proper use. So it hits the weapon. Maybe it kind of jerks her hand a little bit and hurts, but absolutely nothing happens. As you can see here, there are a lot of different results, like the weapon is damaged beyond normal usage, guns will not fire, that kind of thing. It can deflect. So there's a couple different things, more than a couple. There's like 6 different things that can happen here. But our bad agent just happened to roll on the bad side of things. Reloading is required when you run out of ammo. And there's no infinite ammo here in this game. But if we're looking at, like, let's say something like the M16 here, and if we go to ammo, we see that it has a 20 bullet magazine. For the majority of guns, it's going to take 4 phases to reload. For revolvers, it will take 10 phases. Now, we all know, if you know anything about guns, that speed loaders are a thing today, dramatically reducing reload times for revolvers. So if you want to reflect that in your top secret 1E missions, consider making it possible to reduce speed reload times to half of what normal times would be for a revolver. It would be 5 phases, or basically 1 full turn to reload with a speed loader. However, speed loaders are like magazines, they're a one-trick pony, so unless you have multiples on your character already, you're only going to be able to do it once. I mentioned in the last video that Top Secret 1E has a 5% rule. Let me go over it real quick. The best you can do on percentile dice when shooting at a combatant is 95%. The worst you can do is 5%. Now, in each case, there's a 5% chance you will either hit or miss. Now, in the upper section of that 5%, that's 96 to 100, there are special circumstances for projectile weapon combat. And those special circumstances have to do with misfires and jams. All guns except revolvers will misfire on a roll of 99 and jam on a roll of 100. Revolvers, on the other hand, will misfire on both 99 and 100, but they will not jam. If an automatic or semi-automatic weapon misfires, it will take 2 phases to adjust the weapon so it's usable again. A revolver, pump action, or bolt action gun that misfires misses the shot, and they may shoot in the next phase normally, applying the appropriate modifiers. A jam makes the weapon unable to fire for 3 phases. The phase an attempt was made, and that it jammed, and then 2 consecutive phases thereafter. However, clearing a jam is not like a misfire. If a character is trying to clear a jam, they do so using their coordination. On the first phase of trying to clear a jam, the attempt is equal to their coordination. If it fails, they can try in the next phase with a plus 10 bonus. The next phase is a plus 20 bonus, etc. until they clear the jam or until they get to 100%. So if we were to go with Sarasota here, or Sarah, and we would look at her coordination, oh goodness. Her coordination is at 100. So basically, she can clear a jam like bow. Normally, unless she's having a really bad day. Now, once a jam is cleared, it can be fired in the next phase, not the phase that it was cleared. How automatic weapons are handled in Top Secret could have been explained better in the core book. There are some contradictions, a couple errors there, so let's see if we can just unpack this in a way that makes sense so we can just play the game. The automatic weapons table is supposed to take into account the inaccuracy of automatic weapons the longer that you hold down the trigger due to recoil. And if we go to the table here, you can see this. So far, so good. Now, each automatic weapon has a rate of fire. Let's look at some automatic weapons on the automatic weapons table here. So it has a rate of fire under rate here. So let's say if you had a 45 Thompson, it has a rate of fire 5, which is high. which means it's going to get off 5 rounds in a phase. Now, here is where it gets real crunchy. Each bullet has a to hit that needs to be calculated in that phase. For example, let's do this. I'm going to grab an enemy NPC called Rogue Soldier, and I'm going to put him right there. I'm going to take the bad agent out. All right. Put the Rogue Soldier, just go in a little bit, and then I'll just turn him around. All right, and as you can see, I got a new token for Sarah as well, so it shows that she's got that, kind of like leathered jacket on with the jeans. Nah, me. Okay. So let's say we got this Rogue Soldier. He's bust into this place, and Sarah is behind the counter already, so we're not moving anything or anything like that. It's just boom. Everybody's got the weapon drawn. They're good to go. So let's just say she automatically has her weapon drawn. This guy's brandishing a 5.56 millimeter NATO M16. We go over here and we just take a look at his weapons right here. That's what we have. And then he just comes in, busts in, and starts spraying the place. All right, then the scenario would go like this, so you can see how this works. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we need to see, okay, who has first shot determination? And it's going to be simple. We'll look at the Rogue Soldier here, put him over here, go back to his agent dossier, and right here with Sarah, and put her over here. Now she has an offense of 96, he has an offense of 85. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to first shot determination table here. Nobody's drawing any weapons, they're already drawn, so we don't do anything here. No one's aiming. It's not surprised. Everybody is aware of one another. So we're just going to really be looking at two things here: weapon speed and the shooter's movement. So the only one who's actually moving is the Rogue Soldier, and he's just walking, so there's nothing there. However, we need to look at his weapon speed for the M16. And the weapon speed looks to be S. S means slow. Slow means he's going to get a -5 to his offense, which means he goes down to 80. So that is his first shot determination score. On the other hand, we have over here Sarasota, and of course she's got that M1917 police revolver. That is a weapon speed of fast, so we know automatically that's a +5 to hers. And that's all we got. So she's got a 96 on her offense. So at the end of the day, we have Sarah at 101 and Rogue Soldier, I should say, at 80. Sarah, again, is going to have first shot determination. All right. We're going to go over here and close this up. We'll move him over, or her over. And now we're going to need to take a look at Sarah's attack. Now, again, you're going to look at the offense, and then you're going to add her projectile weapon value, which is 28. But then you're going to subtract the range. Short range is 45. And you're going to subtract 5 because we go down here to her to hit determination. Her target is walking. So he's going to be walking sideways. So that's a -5. That's going to give a grand total for her of 74 that she needs to hit. So we're going to go back here and we're going to take a roll and we're going to see what happens. She rolls at 87. She misses. She misses. Too bad. So sad. Go tell your dad. Okay. Now we go to Rogue Soldier. And the Rogue Soldier has an 85 offense. So his is better than the other guys that we were using. He also, now check this out, has a 79 projectile weapon value. Yikes. It's short range, so that is a -8. And also it's going to be a -10 because his target over here, more than 50% of his target is covered by the counter and everything, because the only things that she has exposed is her arms, and shoulders, head, upper chest area type of deal. So he's going to have a grand total of 146 for his first shot. Now from there, we have to go back to the automatic weapon table. And his first shot has no modifier on it. But the second and the third shot, because if you remember, let's look at his weapon real quick. he has a rate of fire of 3. So he'll get off 3 shots in this phase. So that means his first shot is going to be normal, but his second shot is going to be at a -11. That's going to take him down to 135. And then the third shot is -22, which takes him all the way down to 113. And you have to roll for each shot. Now, in this situation, since Sarah only has pretty much her arms and her head and neck area are the things that are actually exposed for her to shoot. So if he does not hit any of those extremities, then he's going to miss. So we're going to see that 146 means that he has a 95% chance on all of these shots, really. So let's see what happens. First shot. Oh, he rolls a 45 and he hits. He rolls a 45 and he hits. So now we're going to go back to the table, the general injury table here, and look at where he hit. 36 is the chest or upper back. Not really. Like I said, both of her arms and the head and chest area are the only things that are really exposed, with her being on the counter there. So no, that's not going to hit. So we go to the next one and see what happens. 83, that one hit. So we roll again. An 80, right foot, not going to happen again. So it just kind of, and these bullets are said to be embedding themselves in the counter, right? Ricocheting off the floor, that kind of thing. And we got one more. 81, another hit. Roll again. 73 is the right leg. Nope, that's not going to work. So all 3 of his bullets hit the counter, right? And act as basically armor for Sarah. And she survives the day, even though he got off 3 good shots.
So on the automatic gunfire table, let's say the rogue soldier just wanted to keep holding down the trigger. Then in the next phase, you would go to columns 4, 5, and 6 on that, and it would just get progressively worse. But a situation where you would want to use something like that is just to lay down covering fire. You guys need to make a hasty retreat or something. So you just start spraying bullets. And again, there's always a 5% chance that one of them just may hit. Well, if you liked this video today, then go ahead, show a brother a little bit of YouTube algorithm love and crush the like button. And also, if you want to stick around here, folks, and you like what's going on, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You might as well just get it all out of the way. Whole kit and caboodle, become a subscriber, like the video, become part of the LEET Squad, the whole 9 yards. Let's get into the question of the vid. Let's dream a little bit, shall we? Let's say you have the choice of adding 2 members to your team. So this is a 3-man team for whatever mission that you're going on. Who would you choose to be a part of your team? Fiction or non-fiction? Now these have to be individuals, of course, but who would you choose to be on your team to go on missions with? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, let me pull my little snaggle puss.
So exit, stage left.
Hey, if you got a tabletop RPG session this weekend, then happy gaming, folks. I hope it is a fantastic RPG Elite session. I know I got one. What? Also, if you're getting into this stuff and you want to see a few mo, maybe a few mo on this whole top secret thing, then you go ahead and look at some videos right over here. Until next time, God willing, folks, peace. 5,000 leets. A brother is going to be outie. See ya.